Our next performer, she's a traveling poet. She speaks with so much realism and passion and wordplay. Her poems will make you think. You will embrace it with your minds and your hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, Writeous Soul.
I come alive for moments like this because I've had my whole life to practice. I'm under construction, but tonight I have to hit the hammer on the nail exactly. There's not a pink ribbon you can tie or a minute you can buy when you realize cancer was the only thing living in them when they died. And it may take your breath away when you have to look back. I know cancer's a big threat, but I also know a God much, much bigger than that. So what doesn't kill us makes us stronger than both radiation and chemo. And spiritual treatment can bring growth and motivation far greater than we know. Is still a mystery, which I try not to let get to me. Why good things happen to the bad and bad things happen to good people. I'm convinced Adam and Eve sowed the seeds and we all would have to reap them. So I soar like an eagle with a pink ribbon in my claw, and I'll come down when hell freezes over or when heaven unthaws. The movie of your life can only move forward when you take it out. Pause for a minute. This moment will never come again, so be completely in it. Cell phones down and heads up, and let this poem eat away at your soul like spiritual bed bugs. Life isn't fair. We all pay a fine in life's toll. Some lose our hair, some lose our minds, but blessed are those who in the middle of it all can still find their souls, which isn't an easy task at all. It's much easier to see the downside of things in the middle of your fall, but lose someone you love in the matter of seconds, and you learn to value every minute. And if we look closely at our purpose in life, we'll see that we're not really in it. So I don't waste time writing careless rhymes when we're living in perilous times. You may not care about your life, but I definitely care about mine, enough to plant a seed in yours. Action speaks louder than words when you learn what you're doing this for. Losing someone shines a light on the big issues as bright as the Big Dipper. And I've been waiting to exhale, but I could breathe a bit quicker if I had a little help getting you to see the big picture. I know the feeling all too well when death removes leaves from your family tree. So I know that holding tears in will chain you in a state that would have otherwise set you free. So let them out, let them flow, let them be. If you wrong someone, it's not too late to make it right. But if you wait until death puts a chokehold on your life, not a soul in sight will be able to free you from a hold that tight. So while you can, say I love you. Say forgive me. Say I didn't mean it. Say what you feel inside. The worst feeling in the world is letting someone go to their graves because you held on to pride. See, I know what that feels like in real life. It's like someone is carving the cracks in your heart with a steel knife. Rest in peace, Dad. My bad. See, I dug that ditch, but I'm still reaching for the sky, and I'm expecting amen because I've been preaching to the choir. There's nothing I can tell you that you haven't already heard. And if my life wasn't led by action, this would just be a pile of words. You are survivors, so that means you survived. But I know many people who are living, and I wouldn't call it being alive because they killed every chance they ever get to thrive. I praise God through the storms, the tests, and the trials. It hurt when he took my mom, but 27 years was more than enough time for us to smile. I'm here tonight because the one who lives in me died, and that's all the encouragement I'll ever need to stay alive. Our Writeous Soul salutes all who have lived and all who have died. Thank you.
Amazing. Let her hear it, you guys. Now that's what I call letting your life speak.